Welcome back to the Director's Garage. I am your host and resident idiot, Michael, and we are in for some fun today. Oh my God, I can't wait to get to it. But first, hey, Garth Brooks, my man. This guy, I have been all over the country with Garth Brooks on tour, reporting on him, and he once sent a direct message to my mom who had used his music to get through a difficult time. Just so special. What a class act, and one of my very favorite human beings on the planet. Total great man, Mr. Garth Brooks. Today we have two blind unboxings, two of them. This is going to be epic. It's going to be a fantastic show. One of them, I know who it's from, but I don't know exactly what's in it. Cryptic much?
What?
And the other is from Audio 46.
Awesome.
Great stuff from them always anyway. But first, it's flagship season apparently. We have seen new top models from Dan Clark Audio, Meze, and now Odyssey with two flagships in a month, the LCD5 along with the Carbon, and now it's Stax. There's a lot to unpack here. Let's dive into a flagship headline. I'm wound up today. You're not going to get around this. Okay, now it's only been a few months since I purchased these. My SR-009s, a $4,500 headphone that I was thrilled to unveil for our 50th episode. Now, since I'm not allowed to enjoy anything, this is where Zeos might unleash a tirade of swearing.
Son of a biscuit.
Stax wanted to ruin my life by dropping this, the SR-X9000, their new flagship electrostatic. This won't replace the SR-009s, no, but instead eclipse it in construction, sound, and yes, price. Folks, welcome to the era where it's now going to cost us $6,000 to hear the best of what a manufacturer has to offer on the consumer market. Hi-Fi Man was testing the waters with the Sesfara, and now every major manufacturer seems to be flooding into that $6,000 territory. Why? Why? Well, we'll pay for it. Let's talk construction, because this is one of my main issues with the SR-009s that wants to just flip over. These things just feel cheap, like Tonka truck cheap, like $6 worth of plastic cheap. Well, the SR-X9000 is a major upgrade. They now feature a leather headband and a leather ear pad, which will hopefully ease the sweaty situation that is the pleather on the 009s. And I'm also happy to report there's not a plastic part in sight on this new Stax flagship. It's a massive upgrade. If you haven't held the 009s in your hands, these feel like a $50 headphone. So to hear that they've abolished all plastic in this new design, it's music to my ears. Now, they didn't exactly go nuts. There's not like carbon fiber like on the Meze or the Focal. The X9000S uses stainless steel, which is kind of like what the Hi-Fi Man does with their headband. It would have been nice to have seen some higher tech material here, frankly, but the designers also admit they needed to reinforce the headphone structure at various points because stainless steel can resonate or vibrate, creating microphonics and resonant frequencies, kind of like what a suspension bridge does during an earthquake. So these cross supports are there to dampen resonance while increasing stability. To me, they look a little tacked on, like they were kind of doing some testing and these resonant tones were going on and they were like, whoa, let's weld some metal here to see if we can't get rid of it. This is more like function over form. The reinforcements look a little tacked on. The guard is now fixed in place by 6 retaining screws. Fans of the clean and sleek design, they're going to be disappointed by this industrial thing that they got going on. And look at these screws. They don't even sit flush with the surface. In fact, they protrude from the bevel in a very un-Stax-like manner, disrupting the aesthetic entirely. Now, another huge change: for the first time, the cables are going to detach from the headphone. Imagine that. So you're going to be able to purchase upgraded aftermarket cables for your Stax. It shows that Stax is listening to what their users are saying. That's kind of cool. Better still, the attached cable now tilts forward so you won't get annoying contact with your collarbone. It'll also visually inform you of which way to put the headphone on, so you have to hunt around for the little L or the R on the yoke. Now, to drive home this upgrade, Stax is including 2 different length cables, a 1.5 meter and a 2.5 meter with their fancy new detachable ends on them. The plug remains the same though. It's the 5-pin 580 volt design, which is a relief for me and my blue Hawaii amp. There's no need to upgrade there. The new electrodes have grown in size. Now they're 20% larger in diameter on the new headphone. And they say to increase the size like that, they needed to increase the stability, and they did it by increasing the thickness, which is really interesting because the planar magnetic headphones have taken the exact opposite approach. Hi-Fi Man and Odyssey have been on a quest to produce the very thinnest material they could for the diaphragms, and they put them under a ton of tension so that the headphones have better speed and detail. Stax is saying they need to do the opposite and create a larger, thicker diaphragm. The current 009s, which is now worthless, thank you very little, well, it uses multiple layers of metal that are bonded together. In fact, its name is MLER2, which stands for multiple layer second generation. The new diaphragm is constructed from 4 stainless steel parts. There's a skeleton and then there's 3 plates, and they're all bonded together by slowly pressing the metal together at a very high temperature in a vacuum. How do they sound? Well, they claim better, more enjoyable, better for different genres. What does that mean? Who the hell knows? But I think we have a new target headphone for the director's garage. And you can get the new SR-X9000 at Audio 46, who happen to have sent the package that we're going to investigate today. Folks, Audio 46 is the place to go for the latest and greatest in personal audio. From the new Empire Ears Legend Evo to the Dan Clark Audio Stealth or the Meze Elite, Audio 46 can hook you up with whatever it is you're obsessing over. I have been shopping there for years. They ship fast and free, they price match, and if you click the link below and use the coupon code Director's Garage, all one word, at checkout, you can save 5% on most of the products they stock. And we're over 25,000 from you guys using the coupon code. So what did Audio 46 send us? I have no frickin' idea. That's the beauty of what today's episode is about. Because today is a blind unboxing, and here's how it works. Audio 46 sends me a package. They don't tell me what they're sending me, and we open it together on the show. It's some live action for you. And we've gotten everything from a $40 product to a $4,000 product. They do love a surprise, and I do too. So let's get to some slicing and dicing. And we're gonna go quick today because I got 2 products I gotta open today, so I want to get to all of it, and I still want to do a little bit of a first impression on this Audio 46 product. So let's we're just gonna cut through it, and I'm gonna try and do this as quickly as we can. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Bubble wrap. Oh my God! It's a Thieaudio Neo. This is the Thieaudio, yes, the Thieaudio Neo. Now this is 10 drivers, 10 balanced armatures. Man, what is it with the BAs lately? They're killing it with these BAs. Now, I don't know much about Thieaudio. I've seen a couple of their products online. They look pretty stunning. So I wanna find out what they're about. Now, I think they might be Chi-Fi, but I'm not entirely sure. On the back, they give all sorts of info. Here's your frequency response curve. They look on the flat side, little bassy bass. I kind of like that. I don't know what all this color means. It looks like it's colorful. It looks like it's colorful sound. It's right there. It's colorful sound. It's blue and orange and red all over. Right here it says. Let's open it up. It's a sleevey case. Sleevey case. Get them for dinner. Okay, so here it is. It looks like we've got a flipper case from here. Tight on the box and... Oh my gosh, they got a nice little Pelican case here. Gotta love me a Pelican case. This is so cool. You don't have to worry about like condensation getting inside. Very smart move on the Pelican case. And, ooh, baby. Oh, man, these things look golden. Look at this. Wow, look at these, look at these, look at these. These things are like gold. It's like we found King Solomon's mine. Look at that. Here, take a look at this. They're clear on the backside, and you can see the tech inside of them and the wires and all the design stuff that goes into jamming 10 balanced armatures in this tiny little thing. Very impressive. And before we get too far, check out the cable. This actually looks like it's ripped from the Kinera Nanna, so I'm wondering if it is coming from Asia and they've used the same manufacturer. Happens a lot I've noticed with the Chinese headphones, the incredible invasion of these high quality IEMs from Asia. Really beautiful, beautiful cable. This is an 8 down to a 4. Honestly, like Effect Audio would charge you a fortune for a cable like this. This is making me think we're over $1,000. I don't know for sure. We'll check them out later, but this makes me think they're over $1,000. This is a gorgeous cable. Just to finish off the box, we have a Thieaudio product card. Oh, wow, here's a party trick. Look at all these tips. This reminds me of my old tool pegboard. You can tell if one's missing. Damn it, kids, put those ear tips back. I'm sorry, that was uncalled for. Okay, we are wired up and fired up, and I have the 10 Mac turbos installed. I'm putting them in for the first time, and I gotta say, they feel pretty good. They're a little on the wideish bore. Not as extreme as some of the other headphones I've heard lately, but they definitely block out a lot of sound. We'll monitor how they feel comfort-wise, but I think it's time we give these a listen. I have the K10L ready to go here, and I think we're heading into a director's garage first impression. Gonna start out with some Neil Young. This is the Harvest album. The nice acoustic and some electric mix in there. And the first thing I can tell you is that I'm hearing very realistic sounding drum beat over here and a very beautiful sounding guitar over here. They're very separate, not terribly wide apart, but I'm getting a great stage. And the harmonica is playing right down the middle. They sound tremendously realistic. They've got good speed. I'm hearing a great deal of decay fading off to the left channel as it dissipates. It's a lovely effect. It's almost like Neil is singing in the middle and it's just going, the air is blowing his voice this way. It's a very impressive little effect here. Okay, the steel pedal guitar just came in with a lot of reverb on it. It's very smooth. So these are telling me these are a very fast headphone. Okay, I'm going to jump down to Heart of Gold, which is the big hit off of this record. There is nice deep bass. It's not killing it in the sub bass department. I've heard this song go very, very deep at times. Tremendous imaging. And there's room in the mix. They're full, they're lively. It sounds like I'm in a good live room. And the bass is deep enough. It still doesn't give you that wham, that slam that I really enjoy. There's not a lot to complain about. These actually also share a lot in common with the VE7s. I want to hear some female vocals. So we're going to Adele. This is 21, Rolling in the Deep. It's gritty, maybe a little bit on the bright side. Look, over-accentuated treble a little bit. Boy, when those drums hit, they have a big effect going on, like a large hall. It's a lively sound. This is one of the liveliest sounding IEMs I've ever heard. That's the sound, that's what I'm going with. At first I was thinking like natural and realistic. Now it sounds lively. Like everything sounds immediate and happening. Very energetic headphone. These are definitely on the bright side though. I might do a sound check of these anyway. We don't have a lot of time today, so I'm gonna stop here. They sound really good though. I want to do one more thing, one more unboxing before we let today go. And that's with this box right here. You know, I've had a pretty good working relationship with a guy named John Moulton, who happens to be the brain trust behind a company called Noble Audio. And I did a big thing with John when I unboxed and listened to his Noble Audio Sultan. You'll know that that's my favorite IEM in the world right now. Well, over the past couple of months, John has been showing me a few things on the side that they've been working on. Can't talk about them. He wants me to keep things quiet until they're ready to show them. But the stuff I've seen has been beyond impressive. And in that process, we started discussing about John maybe building me a custom set. And I'm like, I want something that comes from your hands and that you are impressed by. Something that when you get done with them, you go, I really killed it on this. And so that's what he said he sent me. Now, we were talking about a couple of things, but he didn't tell me exactly what it was that he chose for us. So I'm very excited to see this set. And I think I'm through the layers. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? It's a Noble Prestige Wizard. This is what happens when you get something that's handcrafted by the man himself. I mean, solid. Guys, I hope you're excited because I really am. I want to see what John did for us. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I mean, there's killing it and there's killing it. These are K10Ls. Okay. Now, I listened to the K10 years ago at an audio show at Can Jam, which is either coming up or will have just finished by the time this thing airs. These are spectacular. And he built these just for us. Just for this show, just because we show an interest in his craftsmanship. And, you know, look at these, the lacquer, the depth on the lacquer. You get the wizard, see the wizard sign right there? And that's he does that on the headphones that he works on himself. These things are like pieces of art. Let's look real quick at the other things in the case. This is the Noble case that came with, same case as the Sultan. A bunch of ear tips. These are beautiful, like that. Noble bands for connecting your DAPs and stuff. Sticker. And a product card, warranty card. Look at this cable. Folks, this is how you do it. I don't even know if it's like 4 strands of 3. There's 3 strands of 3. It looks like there's 9. This is a 9-wire braid. This is crazy. And look at the yoke. Look at the yoke. Look at the yoke. It's like it's a custom Noble yoke. I mean, come on. This is craftsmanship, man. Let's try them in. They fit good. They're gorgeous. They're gorgeous. It's a very rich sound. The top end that was just crazy on the C audio is more rounded. Bass is deeper. It's got the sub bass. Might not be as fast. They sound beautiful. I'm having a great day. I'm going to stop right here. I'm not going to go too far on the listen to this. I'm having a really good day, and here's why. Audio 46 sends us this killer pair, right? Great pair of C Audio Neos. And then we open this, which is a custom set from Mr. Moulton to us. And how great these sound. And they both sound beautiful. They have slightly different attacks on the sound. These have a more robust bass. They're more solid. I don't know for sure what is in these. And these have a little more detail. It's maybe a little bigger sound. So smooth, gorgeous, beautiful tone curve, detailed, big, huge sound stage and a very lively sound. These are a little more smooth, a little more relaxed. I would say that these are a little bit brighter. These are a little bassier, but they sound great. They both sound incredible. So real quick, we're going to go to Audio 46, and I'm going to look up the C Audio. They are $1,000. Honestly, they're right in the pocket of the Kinera Nanna. Same, basically, there's $200 price difference, which to me is nominal. They are as good as the VE7s that cost $800 to $900 more. They don't dig as deep as the Nanna. The Nanna has that thundering bass that I just love and I couldn't give up. So I don't think that they would ever come close in a shootout to my preferences. So we'll do a sound check on the C Audio, and we will definitely hear more from our John Moulton created K10L. Holy goodness, these things are just so beautiful. So yeah, wow. This is crazy impressive stuff. John Moulton is just an artist. There's no higher compliment I think I can put on this guy. To quote Indiana Jones, these belong in a museum. So I hope you enjoyed today's 2 unveilings. I mean, killer products here, and a special shout out Noble Audio, John Moulton, thank you so much, and Audio 46 for sending us some outstanding product today. These guys are the very best in the business. Now, here at the Director's Garage, we're still trying to become the best in the business. A little bit short of that. You can help us out by subscribing to the channel. Now, I've started doing listening sessions for that flagship shootout. You'll see a lot of the very expensive headphones back here. I gotta confess, I have been shocked by how hard this episode has been to do. It's coming.
Oh, really?
But I think this episode sounded easier to produce than it actually is now that I'm in it. Every time I think I have something locked, I hear something that challenges my opinion. It's really tight. Now, I think that episode may be next, but I'm not really sure. And I'm in the middle of a very busy week, so let's see what happens. So thank you guys for stopping by and spending some time here at the Director's Garage today. Always appreciate you guys coming by. Now, give this episode a thumbs up if you enjoyed learning about the C Audio Neo and John Moulton's amazing handcrafted creation. Or you can do the other thing if you'd rather see me die a painful death.
Ouch.
Can't say I blame you either way, and I will see you before you know it.